my loves. I'm so happy that you decided to join me today for my entire Coach collection. To me, luxury is a lot of different things, including experience, quality, durability. And I think that Coach, although it's a more mid-tier level luxury and not one of the higher end luxury houses, I do think that it is considered luxury. People disagree, and that is fine. We're all allowed to have our own opinions. Regardless of what your thoughts are on Coach, I'm just happy that you decided to join me for me to share my love and appreciation for this wonderful brand. I did want to say, in one of my previous videos, a lot of you had mentioned that you love the Ganni top and that you had never heard of the brand, or that you heard of the brand and hadn't decided on buying anything yet. But let me just show you another example of why I love this brand. I have this top here, which is a beautiful wrap top. And you know how I feel about wraps, especially because having 4 kids and going between so many different sizes, it allows you to adjust the fit, whether you need it to go larger or smaller. Believe it or not, I think this shirt is actually part of like a swimsuit, maybe like one of those surfer tops, but we all know how I love and appreciate multi-use things. So regardless of what it was intended for, I wear it as a shirt. The fabric is definitely like a swimsuit. Although Ganni is so different and unique, I wouldn't be surprised if they made a shirt out of swimsuit material. The good thing is in Texas, it gets really hot. So even though it's long sleeves, I can still wear it in the summertime and it dries super fast if I end up sweating. I just point that out to say that a lot of times we really want something and even may save for something, but we get a little nervous about the splurge. If you've been looking at the brand for a while or any other brand, think about different ways that you can use that item. I know we've all heard of cost per wear. I wear this shirt a lot. I can wear it year round. I can layer with it. I love the fit. I love that the sizing can be adjusted and tailored specific to my body and my needs at the time. And we're all about maximizing the dollar when it comes to luxury here. With that being said, let me talk about my Coach collection. I'll go ahead and start with my latest bag. I have talked about it in a previous video of mine. I really love this bag, and you'll see why. One thing that kind of bothers me about the brand is that they don't have a nice box to put their bags in. They have a beautiful dust bag. It's very soft. It's got the logo right there on the front. Nice drawstrings that they usually put in a bow whenever they wrap it up for you. But I just wish that it would come in a box because, again, luxury is the entire experience. I really enjoy unboxing. I actually keep my boxes and repurpose them. I use them a lot for storage and storage of specific items. It would be nice, but they do give you a lovely dust bag to store your bag in, which is all that I use when I store my bags. Anyway, this is the Coach Tabby 26. It's a beautiful black leather bag in pebbled leather. That's just the receipt there in the back. And it's got gold brass hardware. One thing that I really like about this is that the C is interchangeable. You can buy different variations of this C right here, and they'll replace it for you in store at no charge, but you do have to pay for the C itself. The bag came with this lovely shoulder strap. It's thick, it's plush, it's very comfortable. It's the perfect length. And then there's also a crossbody strap that comes with it. They have their beautiful Coach engraved into the hardware from the sides of the buckles to the itty bitty buttons of the clasp. They pay attention to detail, which I absolutely love. The inside is this lovely, it's almost like burgundy and chocolate mixed together. It's more on the chocolate side, but I don't know if that's picking up on camera, but there is a hint of burgundy undertone. It's suede. They have that traditional patch on the inside with the history of Coach. It's got one zipper compartment, which can actually fit a lot. It's satin lined with Coach in the interior printed. 2 main compartments. It's got a pocket on the front under the tab, and then it has a pocket on the back that is exposed. I usually just sit my cell phone in there when I'm out and about. And to store it, I just put the strap in there. To be honest, I haven't worn that just yet. So that's a nice overview of the bag. I've only been wearing this on my shoulder so far. I think it's just the perfect little shoulder bag. I really just love how it wears on the shoulder. For me, the bag doesn't move around on my shoulder at all, so I can be totally hands-free, but if you prefer a crossbody strap, that's included, no extra cost. They run amazing sales. I got this bag before Christmas. I really needed a small black bag, an everyday leather bag, a nice bag. At the time, Coach was having a $30 off 300 or more bag sale. I decided to capitalize on that. It's only $30, but any little bit helps, especially when I was gonna get the bag anyway. They also had $125 off coupon for any customization. And that was for any kind of customization. I know that you can get like your shoes or different bags interchanged with colored leathers and things like that, which I had never really done. So I'm not really sure how that works. But at the time, I knew that they were selling these C's that go on top of the bag. And I thought it would be super cute to get another one. I'm not even sure how much it costs, but I know it's less than the $125. I want to say maybe $30 to get just the hardware. So I used that little coupon at the time to buy another C because it was free. They also give you a replacement loop, leather loop, for your strap if that has to be replaced. They say they will clean the bag for you at no additional cost if you bring the bag in store. And they'll also replace the C if you have one for no additional cost. I thought this gunmetal black was so pretty. I went ahead and got it, even though it doesn't really match the rest of the hardware of the bag. I thought it would be super cool to have it all black if I wanted to go that route. And then I ended up getting another bag that actually does have the gunmetal black. It worked out perfectly. They have the cutest colors and prints that you can choose from. There's so many, so take a look at that. I think it's a really cool way to make the bag unique, especially when Coach is a little more popular. It's a little more affordable. So that's some way that you can customize your bag and truly make it your own and let your personality show. As far as pricing goes, the bag itself is $450 normal price. So I got it for $420 with the $30 off, which is still pricey. So I don't know why people act like this is not a luxury, because that's an expensive bag. I don't just go around buying everyday bags for $450. So to me, this is definitely a great buy for that price range. The leather is so soft. The quality is there. There's no loose stitches. Everything is like perfectly in order. I inspected the bag just to make sure before, really wearing it and keeping it. And I couldn't find a single thing wrong with this bag. I know that the brass hardware will probably get a little scratch, but so do my Louis Vuitton bags. And I'm a lot more comfortable with the scratching and wear and tear of this, especially knowing that I can replace the seat itself. I think that is amazing. So Coach did a great job with this bag. It's super cute. It's not as trendy as their pillow tabby bag that they had come out a couple years ago, and that's still going strong today. But I think it's a beautiful bag and it's definitely a classic. So even though I just got my Louis Vuitton multi-pochette accessoire for Christmas after this bag, I still use this bag. I still love this bag. It's just so easy to throw on and still look very chic and put together and not have to worry about the wear and tear of it. It's really easy to store as well. I just wrap this shoulder strap underneath the bag, put it in the dust bag, and sit it right on the shelf. I say that's the newest bag that I got. It is the latest design that I've got, but I actually had another one that I bought around the same time and it just came in. I'm really happy about this. Kind of mini unboxing here. Here's the inside of the box. They do have it wrapped nice and secure, and it comes right in the dust bag. This is really an unboxing because I haven't worn or taken this one out of the box yet. I got this on sale, the winter sale that I think are currently still running. So be sure to check out their clearance that they have. This is the pillow tabby. The black leather one that I have is just the regular tabby bag, and it's the 26 size. This, I'm not really sure of the size, but this is just the cutest thing. Now, I loved the pillow tabby when it came out. I did see that it was pretty popular, so I kind of held out. For spending that kind of money, I wasn't sure if the pillow effect was going to still be in style, but I still love that look. So even if it's going to stay on trend or if it's not, I love the look of it, so I went ahead and bought it, especially with it being on sale. Right now, only this particular color is on sale. I believe they had like a mint green one that was also on sale, but that one was sold out. This was the only one left, which I'm surprised because I love pink and purple, and especially these more muted tones, I think are absolutely beautiful. This bag does have the gunmetal gray hardware here, and the C is actually coated in the same leather that is on the bag. I plan on getting my C switched out with the one that I just showed you. I think that would be really cute as well, just to change it up from time to time. Even the traditional Coach tab on the side is puffy too, which I think is super cute. They wrapped it nice and secure, but it does have this crossbody long shoulder strap. Oh, wow. And on the inside, it's so soft. It has just two main compartments, no zippered tab, and then the one small compartment here in the back. I haven't used this one just yet, but I'm really excited. It's so cute. I think this is definitely a nice little date night bag. And for some reason, I've been attracted a lot more to a more purple and dusty rose color than I had been in the past. So this is a great addition to my collection. I cannot wait to use it. Super cute. Oh my gosh. These next two bags are my absolute favorite Coach bags that I own. These next two are more near and dear to my heart. As I always say, every bag has a story. So let me show you these. If you hear my husband singing, I told him to keep the kids occupied. So he's occupying himself too. That's a way he entertains himself. So first is my most expensive Coach bag, but it is my favorite. So it was well worth the splurge. It is the Rexy Rogue Coach bag with Jean-Michel Basquiat collaboration. This bag, I really have to show you all of the features. I really can't even get over it. I don't wear it that much because I feel like it's irreplaceable. Growing up, my dad was and still is very fond of the arts. And he was a big fan of Basquiat long before our generation learned about him and really made him part of pop culture. In the 80s, he really followed his art, he followed his story. And when I was younger, he would make me watch documentaries, not just the documentaries, but we watched a movie. It was a really good movie, actually, with Jeffrey Wright playing Basquiat, and I would never forget it. I really learned to appreciate his artwork and his life and everything that he went through. The family over the estate did a collaboration with Coach, and there was some controversy between the collaboration because Coach is a mid-tier luxury brand, and knowing what Basquiat stood for, what he fought for, it's a little bit of a juxtaposition, and some people are saying that he would hate this, but I personally feel that, like most art, there's a lot of irony, and with his story, he started out despising the very thing that I feel was part of what took him down. He poured out his heart and soul into this art. I just love the fact that when Coach did the collaboration, it really brought a lot of his work and story to the forefront, and to my generation and generations even under me that never had heard of him before. And so I just appreciate the fact that people are now knowing more about him, regardless of what they think about the collaboration. So respectfully, art can speak differently to so many different people, and really good art always stirs up a little bit of controversy. Now, Coach makes the Rexy, what is this called? The Rogue. They make this bag as a part of their collection. It wasn't just for this collaboration. Let me show you what features the bag has, because I think you'll really appreciate that and look more into getting one of these for yourself. I highly recommend it. You know we love the multiple use. This has two longer shoulder straps that clip in all four sections right here on the D-rings. It hits right at the waist. These are high-waisted pants, so really my waist is right here. It also has these lovely handles on either side that are not removable. So usually when I wear the shoulder straps, I just let those fall into place and you don't even see them. And you can still wear this on the crook of your arm or on the shoulder. The exterior has such a durable, nice leather. On the sides, it is suede. The zipper is very tight. Everything feels like it'll last for a really long time. The quality is definitely there. They put these beautiful brass colored buttons on the outside where the handles are. I just think that's kind of like putting earrings on the bag. It just looks so lovely with that little pop of shiny brass hardware there. The inside is the softest leather. I mean, I just absolutely love just even putting my hand in and out of the bag because the leather is so soft on the inside. I need to look up and see if it's like a lambskin versus the cowhide. It's just this beautiful chocolatey burgundy color. And then the very inside is that traditional canvas. They have one button pocket on the inside. You get a crossbody shoulder strap to make it even more convertible. And you have 4 D-rings to decide which two to hook it to. The Coach tab has the beautiful horse and carriage on one side, then Coach X Jean-Michel Basquiat on the other side. Then you have a little card slot right here and a wider pocket that I usually use for my cell phone right here. This bag is just so wonderful. This bag is pretty heavy, I think, because there's so much quality there. All the details, the stitching, everything is so intricate. And then you have a lot of hardware. So between the leather and the hardware and all the different strap options, it is a little bit heavier than normal, but you can remove most of the straps. And it acts as though it's a regular handbag and a tote in one, which is great because of that large compartment that you can zip close here in the middle, and then those 2 open pockets for easily accessible items on either side. And it is a double zipper pull zipper so that you can get to it from either way or zip it up from either way. And these are a lot thicker than the normal zippers. So again, everything is just done with such great quality. Look at all the stitching. It's just a beautiful bag. So naturally you can see and understand why it's my favorite Coach bag. And then around the same time, I had to get this other one that was on clearance. Now it's also a tote, but it definitely doesn't have the same amount of details and changeable options, but it still gives you quite a bit. So this is another one in the collection with Basquiat. Now the tab isn't as thick and it doesn't have the actual brass hardware on it like the other one did. It still gives you the shoulder option, crossbody option, and the handbag option. So this is really cute. I usually wear it with the strap attached, but in my arm, just as kind of like a little decoration, or when I need to be hands-free, because this is a tote bag. So I tend to use it when I'm out and about with the family. It's one large pocket with one zipper pocket on this side to keep things nice and secure since it is an open tote. And then it has the two pockets here on the side where I usually keep my cell phone and then anything else I need quick access to. Although this one wasn't as intricate of a design, it definitely came with its own bit of luxury. The handles are nice and sturdy and a beautiful snake pattern to give you a different look for this bag. It does have the gold hardware. The inside is just a canvas, definitely a thinner canvas than the one that was in the other bag, but it still feels really nice and durable. And it still has the classic gold Coach emblem here, in addition to the Basquiat artwork in the front, nothing on the back. So if you want to be a little more subtle, you can definitely carry it like this. I believe they also make this bag in different prints and different leathers. A classic tote is always useful. I'm really meticulous when it comes to that other bag, but with this one, I definitely am a little more carefree with it when I'm using it and when I'm storing it. This next bag is the oldest bag that I personally, not the oldest, but it's definitely the bag that I've had in my collection the longest. It may have been my first Coach bag. This is my black leather backpack from, let me think, what year was this? 2007, I think. So I was in college. This was my first little Coach bag. Very simple. It's got the natural unfinished suede leather on the inside throughout the entire bag. It does have one zipper pocket right here. The traditional Coach history tab there. This one is pretty simple. It's got the drawstrings. It's got the Coach tab here. It definitely looks like it's a little older, a little beat up. The leather has worn so well though. These corners are pretty sharp. And even though I throw this bag all over the place, and I have for over 15 years, it's still in perfect condition. They just make great quality leather bags. All of the glazing on the side is still intact. There's no cracks at all. And again, I've had this since college. I used to just throw it around. These things are a little misshapen, but I can just tuck those and eventually they'll bend inward instead of outward. But that doesn't bother me at all. This bag is a great casual bag. When I'm wearing it, I usually just have it over one shoulder or I carry it in my hand. I rarely actually have it as a backpack. Oh no, my camera's about to die. Let me show you my thrifted Coach bags really quickly. This first one, my husband actually found. You know, I love to thrift. It's an older bag, you can tell. The Coach embossing here is a little worn, but the brass hardware is still in excellent shape. There's a few pen marks, but I think I paid maybe $20 for this, if that. I think I might have had a coupon, which usually is the case, of 40% off coupon. So I got this for hardly nothing compared to what bags go for now. And it's kind of like the shape of a Speedy, like a little tiny duffel bag, or what do they call it? A Boston bag. The straps at the top have these great thick leather straps where you put your hands on an even thicker part so that they never get really worn. And again, that glazing is just in perfect condition. The zipper is still excellent. It's got one large zipper pocket here. The interior matches the exterior basically. And then it's got two larger pockets and one pen pocket right there, if you can see that. It's a wonderful bag. I wear it often. It's like a tote bag because you can put so much stuff in it. At the same time, it's got that zipper closure, so you're safe with all your items. Next, I thought this was the cutest thing. I got this for like $10 at the same thrift store. Whoever donated it obviously had their own collection because they put their tabs on this one bag. And I thought that that was just a cute little personal touch. So I haven't taken them off even though they don't match the bag itself. I remember these bags from when I was in high school in the early 2000s, like 2000 through 2003. Suede leather on the outside. It's purple with the blue stitching. It's got the classic little C monogram on the inside. One little zipper closure. The thing I really loved about this bag is that now a lot of the designers are making these little shoulder bags, like Givenchy and Loewe have one that's like this thin and it kind of slouches like that. So I thought that this was so cute. I've actually had this for like 2 years now, but it is thrifted. It's definitely worn in and I just love it. It's so soft and slouchy, which is definitely the look right now. So I've only worn it once, but I plan on getting more use out of it later on as spring comes. I have a lot more colors that'll go with this and really make it pop. So I'm excited about this one. Last but not least, my SLGs. Well, they're not really SLGs. One SLG. I think I showed this in another video. This is my card holder, also from the Basquiat collection. It's got the clear part for your ID in the back, card slots that I don't actually use because I just want it to stay nice and flat, but the option is there. And then it has one larger compartment for your cards or your money or little chapsticks, lip glosses, whatever extra you have to carry around there. And what I really like is that it has its own little keychain. So it's kind of like a combination between a card holder and the key clay from Louis Vuitton. I love it. I pretty much use this every day. And I think I talk about it more on my SLG video. This was actually the first Coach piece that I ever owned, and you can tell it's been through it. I've washed it. Back when I was doing my rotations in college, we weren't allowed to actually carry a purse, and since we weren't actual employees full-time, we didn't get any lockers or anything like that. So if we were in the hospital or in the clinics, we could only have a little pouch like this. So I still use it to this day to go to the gym and stuff like that. It just has one large compartment for all your cards, your keys, your money, whatever the case may be. And yes, this one has been through it. The colors aren't even the same anymore. I have this, which is so helpful. I actually thrifted this as well. I got it for $7 when we were in Aspen. I could not believe it, but Aspen is a very wealthy town, so I kind of could believe it. As you can see, I'm currently using it now, so I literally have everything in there. I take this to practices with the kids, just this and my keys. I take this in bigger bags when we're on the weekends. Pretty much this is my everyday go-to. I don't have to worry about changing my bag. I just grab this and then whatever little wallet or card holder I'm using at the time. And I clip my keys to this when I go to practice with the kids and just take that wristlet and the keys. So this is probably my most used Coached item, but it's one of my more recent purchases, even though it's an older item, it was thrifted. As you can see, I love Coach. I have plenty of bags from them and they all get great use. So I highly, highly, highly recommend them. Look into some of their new designs if you haven't in a while. I'm very impressed. I think you will be too. And be sure to check out this video so I can see you in the next one. As usual, I love you.